Hello YouTube, how's it going? This video talks about conditional formatting and some simple functions that Excel has to help better understand any particular data that you might have. The example here that I have for you here is a sales example. Along the vertical axis is our salespeople, and the horizontal axis here is quarters 1, 2, 3, and 4. I also have total, average, minimum, and maximum. I'm going to teach you how to quickly populate these cells by a simple function. So for total, let's say that I wanted to determine the total number of sales that Alex P has from quarters 1, 2, 3, and 4. So a total for the year, essentially. All I would do there is just hit equals sum, open parentheses, just highlight quarters 1 through 4, close your parentheses, and that'll give me a total. From there, if I wanted to populate the remainder of the cells here, all I simply do is hover my cursor around the lower right hand side of the cell, click and drag down and release. This will give me the total for all of the salespeople. Now for average, it's very similar. Just hit equal average, and all I'm doing is just typing that in, equals average. Open up parentheses. I'm going to highlight again quarters 1, 2, 3, and 4. This will give me an average number of sales for the year. That's 905. Again, if I wanted to populate the remainder of the salespeople, just hover my mouse, your mouse, on the lower right hand side of the cell, click and hold, drag down, and that'll populate it like that. Now for minimum, let's say I wanted to see, quickly, without going into each line item, quickly what was the salesperson's worst quarter. I would do then just equals minimum equals min, open up the parentheses, highlight quarters 1 through 4, close parentheses, and that 650 is the lowest number, is the lowest quarter that Alex P has. Just like the other two, hover the mouse in the lower right hand corner, click and hold, drag down, that'll populate the remainder. Maximum is the very same thing, equals max, open up parentheses, highlight quarters 1 through 4, close parentheses, equals, lower right hand corner, click and hold, drag down, and that populates the remainder of the cells. So from here, I can see each salesperson's total number of sales throughout the year, their average, what they averaged, their lowest quarter, and their highest quarter, right there. Now let's say that if I wanted to more easily look at this data and determine who had the highest, who had the lowest, well, we could either do it horizontal or vertical. Horizontal, if we wanted to look at, let's say, at Alex P and see, more intuitively what is their best quarter and what's their worst and what's in the middle, what I would do there is called conditional formatting. So click and drag Alex P's quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go up here to conditional formatting, click. I could apply a above average rule here, but for this one, just a very quick way of determining good and bad, and good sales, bad sales quarters. What I like to do is go to color scales, click on the first one, and that just tells me, dark green is good all the way down to red is bad. This gives me a horizontal analysis of that. Now, what I can do next is go up to conditional formatting, clear the rules out from the entire sheet. Now, if I wanted to do a vertical analysis, essentially, inside of quarter 1, how did my salespeople perform? I could just click up and down right there. All the salespeople from quarter 1, conditional formatting, color schemes, green to red. This gives me a very quick way of determining, in quarter 1, who's my top performer? Well, there's Jose A. And, going down from yellow, kind of in the middle, to kind of an orange, and then finally a red. This will tell me, what salespeople may need a little bit of attention. Doing the same thing for quarter 2, I can do that. Conditional formatting, color schemes there. Quarter 3, conditional formatting, color schemes there, and Q4 conditional formatting there. Now this kind of gives me a horizontal analysis of my vertical analyses. I can see, Jose A was green kind of all the way throughout the year, so that's good. I can see, who started out pretty okay and then turned south. An example here may be Peter L. started in the yellow and went to red. So I would ask him what happened there. Conversely, if someone started in the middle and went up, like a orange going into green territory, Gloria, she improved throughout the year. So I would maybe ask her what she is doing well. Anyway, this is just a way of looking at the data and applying some rules to it to better illustrate what you're trying to gather here. One more thing, and then I'll leave you alone. For total, let's say if I wanted to draw attention to above average within the total, what I would do there is click and drag total, bam, conditional formatting, top and bottom rules. I like to, let's say above average, if I want to bring out those cells that are above average for that column, click on above average. I always like green for good and red for bad, so above average is green. That's fine. Click OK. So this will tell me the cells in this column that are above average. The average here is calculated the average of all of the totals. So first it calculates the average from all of these total sales numbers. Whatever is above that, it'll highlight green. Anyway, I hope this helps. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much. Bye.